Is the iPhone 5s still worth it in the new age? Apple's iPhone 5s was released back in September 2013. It's been over 6 years since then, but there are still a lot of people using this iconic phone up to this day. Is this phone still worth it in 2020? Let's find out. The iPhone 5s is arguably the best looking iPhone ever for good reason. It may not have an edge-to-edge screen or almost no bezels, but there's something special about it that I really like. I mean, just look at that. As a bonus, you can comfortably use it with just one hand. Sweet. Depending on your needs, the 4-inch display is still fine, most cases like casual social media and web browsing. It's a bit lackluster when it comes to media consumption and in gaming because of its tiny screen. Watching YouTube and Netflix videos is possible, although it's not as enjoyable compared to the latest phones right now. When it comes to performance, the iPhone 5s is a little sluggish and understandably so. Apple's dual-core 28nm A7 chipset and 1GB of RAM combination might end up back in 2013, but in 2020, it's a different story. It can still run some of the latest apps and games just fine, but longer wait time. The iPhone 5s is still pretty usable though, and it feels like it can last for a year or two. We have some sample gameplays for Mobile Legends. As you can see, it's not that the most optimal experience, but iPhone 5s can still be used in gaming. Smartphone cameras have come a long way over the past couple of years. It's no surprise that the iPhone 5s is no match to today's mid-range devices in image quality. But if you just need it for a social media post and some selfies, it can still get the job done. The iPhone 5s is not known for its battery life, so it's expected to get worse over time. Fortunately, it's very cheap to have it replaced. You can get it serviced for just $10 to $20. You can save money if you install the new battery yourself, but it's advised to get a professional to prevent any issues. You can almost download all of the apps today that's in the App Store that's compatible with iOS 12. Some basic games are still playable in this device, but other AAA games may not be compatible, like Call of Duty Mobile. Probably the main concern about the iPhone 5s is the lack of iOS 13 support, but that's to be expected given its age. Apple actually supported this device for more than 5 years, and there's no other smartphone brand that close to that. The good news is iOS 12 is perfectly fine and still being updated with occasional patches and bug fixes. Most apps are still running fine and you won't have any problem in a year or so, for as long as the app or game you're trying to download can be handled by the iPhone 5s. You can find a lot of iPhone 5s available online on Facebook, in Facebook Marketplace, Carousel, Shopee, and Lazada. For factory unlocked units, the prices range from $55 to $80, depending on the condition. But is it worth it? For me, I would say yes. I like compact phones and the occasional slowdown doesn't really bother me that much, so I'm okay with it. To top it up, the iPhone 5s design really has that classic and elegant look. If you have some thought about the iPhone 5s in 2020, leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and don't forget to visit noipgeeks.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Thank you for watching.